Hey everybody, I'm back to you today with a look that was requested by one of my subscribers. It is a blue smoky eye that would be appropriate for the holidays. Okay, so let's get started. I've primed my eye and my lips with the Too Faced Insurance products, lip and shadow. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put a lighter color for me. It's the Painterly Paint Pot by MAC. Um, the fact that it gives me a lighter base will help the colors, the blue colors pop on my skin tone. So I'm going to focus straight onto the lid, most of this color, and then just slowly blend it upwards up until the brow. There you should barely see anything when you blend it upwards. The next color I'm going to put on my lid is a blue color by MAC, and it is called Tilt. We're going to focus most of this color on the inner 1/3. We'll just extend it a little bit over to the inner half, but we'll be going over that with my second color, and I'll explain that later. I'm just going to use my flat shader brush. Sorry about the blue, I've already used this to apply on the other eye. So we'll just use one side of this brush and just pat it right onto the color. And we'll transfer this over to our eyelid, but make sure you don't go past the crease on this color. So just stay in the inner third and don't go past the crease. Just pat it right on there. Focus most of the color right here and then just bring it in just ever so slightly. The reason we're doing this is to help make a smooth transition from the lighter blue over to a darker blue that I have. Okay, we're going to go on to the second color, which is a deeper blue, and this one is by Makeup Forever, and the color is number 167. You can see that it has a nice sheen to it to go with the color that I just applied. I'm just going to use the other side of the same brush that I used and just pat it in there. Make sure you get the color nicely packed onto the brush, and you will transfer that to the latter half of your lid. And once again, don't go past the crease on this color. Okay, so now that you've got that darker blue color on your lid with the intensity that you'd like, you can see that there is a clear marking from where I had the lighter blue into the darker blue. We want to make sure that there's a smooth transition, so we're just going to blend with the same side you had this color on, forward. Just rub the colors into one another. I'm bringing the darker color forward because I don't want so much of the lighter color on my lid. So as you can see, it's kind of making for a smoother transition. There we go. So we have a light and then in towards more of a medium shade and then darker out on the outer corner of the lid. Okay, now we're going to go on into the crease, and that is an even deeper shade. This color though is matte. It is by Makeup Forever. It's very dark blue, and the color is number 60. I'm going to use my regular Sephora crease brush, and I'm just going to tap it in there. And we're going to be somewhat precise at first. You're going to pack a little bit of the color right into the corner. You can't really see it, but we're just blending it into an even darker shade of blue, just on the outer corner of the lid, closer to the lashes, and then we're going to bring it up into the crease and just focus in on the crease right now. Don't go further than the crease. And then be very precise when you bring it up above this blue color here. Stay within the crease. And just lightly Bring the brush back and forth just so that the color gets blended in nicely. Okay, now that we have the darker blue placed where we need it to in the crease, I'm going to use my smudger brush. It's a larger domed brush, and I'm going to use that to blend the color out further so that you don't have any harsh lines like I have going on right here. So we'll just blend it upwards and out. So now that we've got all the blue colors in place on the upper lid, I'm going to go ahead and add my highlights on the brow bone as well as the inner tear duct area. And what I'm using again is Albatross by NARS. Place it right in there and blend. Blend even further where the darker line is, just so that there's a seamless transition between all the colors. Okay, now for the inner tear duct area, just inside right here. You don't want to go too much further on the top lid. Make sure that's blended nicely on the top lid. And then bring it down ever so slightly on the lower lid. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and apply the color to the lower lid. The first color is I'm going to go back to using the tilt, and I'm just putting just a very little small amount right very close to where you applied the highlight on the lower lid. And just make sure you don't need to go too far with this. It's just to help with the transition of colors. Just make sure it's blended as much as you can, as well as you can. Now the next color I'm going to use is a waterproof eyeliner called I Dream Hyperliner by Tarina Tarantino in color Glamorous Thief. It's very close to the second color I used on my lid. And I'm just going to go over where I applied the blue on the lower lid and go right to the end. So just line right underneath your lashes. And even if you want to help this blend a little further, use the same brush and then just rub it out along the lower line that you just applied. Just smudge the line out a little bit, just so that the line isn't too harsh, and to make sure that the colors are blended nicely in the inner corner here. Okay, now I'm going to use the same liner to line the waterline on my lower lid. So you just gently pull down and line all the way across. Okay, now that the lower line, waterline is lined with that blue eyeliner, I'm going to go ahead and put my liquid liner on, as well as my black mascara on my top and bottom lashes. With the liner, we're starting out really thin and then winging it out a little thicker on the end. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back now, and I've put my basic eyeliner and black mascara on the top and bottom lashes. There's one more little accent that I wanted to show you that I've added to the lid eyelashes that I initially did. You probably can't really see it now. It's just as you catch the light, you'll see blue little glitter on my lashes, and it's a really nice addition to this look. The product I'm using is called Prrrowl by Benefit. This side right here is a pink lip gloss, and this side right here is a blue mascara that's actually quite shimmery. And they're not chunky, so it's just ever slightly will you see a blue shimmer. And I'm just going to add this, just one coat, to the top and bottom lashes. Just like so, concentrating on the ends. Don't have to use much. Now I'm going to go on to my cheek color, which is a pink tone called Desert Rose, and it's by MAC. I'm going to use my blush brush, apply this, and I'll be right back. I'm going to go ahead and add my highlight color, which is another NARS color that I have. It's a cream stick in South Beach. Just warm it up on your finger. and just dab it right above where you applied your cheek color. And it just gives a nice sheen to the look. I'm also going to apply a little bit down the middle of my nose. Blend it. A little on my chin where the light hits. And to help give your lips a fuller look, just a little bit right on the cupid's bow of your lip. Now that I have my highlighter applied, I'm going to go ahead and work on my lips. I'm going to start with Makeup Forever Aqualip color in 7C. It's just a brown color. Then I'm going to actually outline my lips and fill them in, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I've applied my lip liner, and you're going to be a little bit surprised by the color that I'm going to use on my lips. It's the Viva Glam Lady Gaga color. It's very pink, but mixed with this lip liner, it actually makes a nice nude tone on my lips. I'm going to go ahead and put that on. And be sure to blot your lips. All right, and just to make the lips look a little fuller, I've got a trick here. I'm going to go ahead and use my NARS Albatross color, dab my finger in it, and then dab the color straight onto the center of my lower and upper lips. It'll make your lips look a little fuller and give you that nice pout. Okay, now that I've applied the highlight to my lip, I'm actually done the requested look for a blue smoky eye. Please stay tuned. I look forward to doing many more tutorials for you guys. And please feel free to send me requests. Take care. Have a fabulous day.